Welcome to Grand Sumo Breakdown,
the unofficial sumo podcast
for official sumo fans.
Welcome to Grand Sumo Breakdown. This is Ryan.
This is Jake.
This is Flerick.
This is Mac.
And we are jumping into the third episode of our world-famous, award-winning series, Dohyos and Deshis, where we play the Road to Yokozuna Discord game, but on our own, so we don't have to talk to other people.
Exactly. Other people are the worst.
They are, and that's why we do things amongst ourselves where we never have to step outside our comfort zones. And
Or this room.
Or this room.
Yeah, or this room.
I actually don't leave. I work from here, and there is a bucket in the corner.
Yeah.
It's very efficient.
Katie just slides frozen pizzas under the door gap, and then we're all happy. Everybody wins.
Jake starts scratching at the door. Katie knows he's hungry.
But enough about me personally. Why don't we move on to our episode? So just to catch everybody up, we have three characters that we are following. All three of them share a heya. They are all part of Akaguma Beya. They're studying under the former Yokozuna, Akaguma, the Red Bear. So, Flerick, who's your character?
I am Go Niku, who is kind of a very heavy and very powerful kind of guy. He is kind of more into sumo for the culture of wanting to eat lots of food and kind of sleep and drink beer. And I
Gotcha.
guess he has to do some sumo matches at the same time.
Yep. Next, Mac, what do you got?
I am Kawa, who is here due to his tragic backstory. But the meteorite will give him power eventually. I
Ever
hope.
so tragic.
But no, he's despite all that, he's a pretty fun-loving guy. He's not very heavy. He focuses more on his footwork and skill, and just tries to outmaneuver his opponents.
And Ryan, our third member of the Beya.
I am Kuma no Yama. Had a troubled past where I got into a lot of fights. Luckily had a good teacher at my school who funneled my violence towards sumo instead of like actual real discipline. And turns out I was good at that and I was able to get a Makushita Tsukedashi, and so I am still at the very beginning of my sumo career.
And how do you like to wrestle?
I am very kind of straightforward, powerful, use my weight and strength.
Gotcha.
There you go. So, your teacher was kind of like, man, you're very violent and like a delinquent. You should do sumo.
Yeah, pretty much.
Keep doing that, though, but just do it.
Let's
in
find a
sumo.
socially acceptable place where you can just be more violent all the time.
It worked.
It did. It was great. So in episode 1, all three of these guys won their final match of the Basho to go 7-0 in Makushita, which put them in a playoff against each other, which went around in circles for a little bit until Goniku, Flerick's character, managed to string 2 wins in a row and became Makushita Yusho winner, Goniku.
Yeah, I have a clever thought every once in a while.
Yeah, sometimes enough of them in a row to string together a lower division Yusho. But with that, you guys were promoted into the Juryo division, and we're going to dive right into the results of that. And why don't we turn our phone volumes down so that cuts out?
We use a Discord to send private messages to Jake, and there's a little bit of trash talk happening in the Discord right now. So
There is no reason for this to be happening. You guys are sitting at the same table as each other.
yeah, but I can't just tell Flerick to eat dicks on the podcast.
And I can't just share gifts of hot dogs being thrown in my face.
I mean, that's a good point. I take back everything I've ever said.
Clearly.
Yeah, we're using it for very constructive purposes.
Yeah.
But you were saying,
I feel
was
it's
saying-
very in character to tell Flerick to eat dicks.
That's a very good point. All right, so let's take a moment here, and then we will dive right in. Kuma no Yama steps onto the dohyo for the first time as a sekitori. He can't help but feel the dohyo is a mile high. The steps stretch out before him, baking in the blinding spotlights.
I think to myself, this is too high. Somebody could get hurt. We should lower it.
The yells and cheers of the uncountable crowd muffle together into mindless cacophony. Good vocab word there. So Kuma no Yama
Did you just
climbs.
congratulate yourself?
I did. So Kuma no Yama climbs and climbs. He tells himself he must keep going. Finally, he reaches the summit. Already short of breath, his hands shake, and his legs are like jelly as he locks eyes with the massive demon before him, its gaze piercing through Kuma no Yama. Could this be his opponent? This creature's far too large to be human. It wears a black mawashi, and its body ripples with what is probably mostly muscle, but its cold, dark eyes are all that Kuma no Yama can see. Kuma no Yama finally breaks from that horrifying stare and composes himself enough to toss a pinch of salt and attempt several wobbly shiko. In an instant, it is already time for the Tachiai. The demon crouches into its stance, yet it still seems as tall as Kumanoyama standing. He only just hears the Gyoji call, as if underwater, to put his hands down. Kumanoyama, select a Tachiai.
Powerful Tachiai. I fear no man nor demon, and I will face this headlong, head first.
He good
I'm
at
gonna-
sumo, not good vocab.
Yeah, we kind of stopped going to classes after I got in the sumo club. Like
Cacophony.
the star athlete on the football team, that just they gave me A's.
All right, Kumanoyama, with your stats and without a counter bonus for this Tachiai, you have 6 dice. Kumanoyama, your Tachiai, you go straight forward with an 18. However, this demon before you counters you perfectly and lands a 71 plus 46, absolutely thrashing you. Grabs you by the belt before you even know what happened. The demon's strength is like nothing Kumanoyama has ever felt, as if grappling with the earth itself. Nothing he does can even cause a budge. Kumanoyama feels his breath and his strength leaving him. Suddenly, he realizes he is flat on his back at the foot of the giant mountain that is the dohyo. The demon looks down from the apex dispassionately, and as the ringing in his ears fades, Kumanoyama hears a new sound. Echoing down from the hundreds, the thousands, the millions of spectators, Kumanoyama hears laughter. Mocking, scornful, derisive laughter fills his ears, ringing and pounding and banging and clanging and clanging? Awakening in a cold sweat, Kumanoyama hears his Oyakata bashing his metal pot with a ladle, the customary treatment for oversleepers. Get up, you apes! 500 extra shiko to the last man in the ring. Kumanoyama grabs his practice mawashi and hurries downstairs.
Mumble, grumble, mumble.
So not a great start for Kumanoyama this session.
Yeah.
No, I feel like the fix was in.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, training time, maggots. As the entire stable gathers around Akaguma Oyakata.
Sir, yes, sir.
Formerly Gunnery Sergeant Hartman.
Apparently. Now, there was way too much of this shifty Henka garbage that last basho. So as a reward, Goniku and Kumanoyama get to practice real Tachiais all morning.
Point of
Aw,
order.
man.
I feel like I was going straight ahead most of the time.
Against Kawa.
Woohoo! I love a good challenge.
So, Kawa,
Yeah.
first training of the day here. These two monsters are practicing Tachiais on you.
Oh boy.
And if you Henka, I don't think it's going to go well for you. All right, let's start it off. Who's first?
I'll go in first.
Gonna go ahead and avenge yourself for your dream?
Yeah, I need to shake off whatever feelings have overcome me, which I don't feel, by the way.
Feelings are for chumps who feel things.
Yeah.
All right, why don't both of you guys send me the Tachiai you'd like to attempt? Okay, as they put their hands down for the first of the practice matches, Akaguma Oyakata sets you off. Kumanoyama comes in with a powerful charge. Kawa counters with a surprise slap to the face. How are you going to take that one, Ryan?
It angers me quite a bit, so I'm really hoping I get on
Damn,
the
quite
offense
mirthful.
this time.
You guys actually, based on the way the stats line up, you are both rolling 6 dice.
Ooh.
No
So-
stat advantage.
Kumanoyama first gets a 32. Kawa counters with a 29, and he goes out. That means that it's now time for Goniku versus Kawa.
I am definitely very tepid as I get down to my Tachiai.
Why don't you guys text me which type you'd like to do?
I'd like to point out that I gave him a little bit of an extra shove after the Tachiai for that slap in the face he gave me.
I like the rough stuff.
I don't like him.
Oh, dear.
Don't like him at all.
Okay, so you guys both go. Excuse me. Kawa comes in with the powerful charge. Goniku tries to gamesmanship just a little bit and goes for the reserved Tachiai, giving the extra bonus to Kawa.
Haha! Surprise!
Surprise! So we're gonna go with the newbie first. Goniku, you get 6 dice. Your total is 32. Kawa, you're gonna come back with 9, and let's see, can you beat it? 48. All right.
Indeed, I do.
You withstood a charge from one of the two big guys.
I'd like to gracefully fall down.
Just go for the roll.
I don't know. Is it over yet, or do we still have another?
We're just doing Tachias right
This
now.
is
doing
Tachiai.
Tachiais. Okay, yeah. I would just kind of go with it and just kind of like, ah,
No, no.
you're so strong.
You,
I need more rest.
your coach is
need
not
more
satisfied, so he's putting you back against Kuma no Yama.
Bring it, baby.
What kind of Tachi did Mac do last time?
Surprise.
Surprise.
Surprise!
Surprise.
As is tradition.
Ah, I see what he's doing. He knows that we can't do Henkas, and so the only thing...
I mean, you can do
You
Henkas.
can do a
It just
Henka.
depends on how much you want your coach to like you.
I have nothing but great respect.
And Fleric, what kind of Tachi did Fleric do?
I don't know. Maybe you should have been paying attention. I did reserved.
You were paying attention in training?
So Fleric should have had the advantage over
No.
Kawa.
No, it's left to right.
He did reserve. It's left
From
to
me.
right.
The
So-
sheet I'm looking at says reserved has...
Then we probably misspoke because Kawa went with the powerful charge and got the counter on Goniku.
Yes. That is
So
how
lateral has the advantage on powerful charge.
Lateral, i.e.,
Yeah.
Henka would be the. So yeah, Mac picked the one that can't be countered without some serious talking tos.
Correct.
Okay. So Mac did the powerful charge and not the surprise.
Yes,
Correct.
that was just us misspeaking. So, what would you guys like to go with this time? All right, both guys go face first into each other. Kind of hurts a lot. The only difference here is the stat advantage goes very slightly over to Kuma no Yama, being the bigger guy attempting the powerful charge. He gets 7 dice, giving a Tachi total of 45. That's not great. Coming back with 6 dice, we've got Kawa going
Not so good.
14. Oh!
I
That's-
fly out of the ring.
That's about as bad as it gets. So yeah, as soon as Akaguma uses a crowbar to pry Kawa out of the back wall of the Heya, we got one more charge or one more Tachi practice against Goniku.
Let's go.
Why don't you guys text me what you got again, and I'll roll some dice.
Who am I facing off against?
me.
Oh, wow. You're kind of a Tachi master today, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm learning
That's-
all kinds
that's
of
just
things
his
today.
that's just his training for pulling the Henkas in the basho.
Yeah, well, these
Not
guys,
that he was the only one to do it.
That's
but-
Right. I was about to say I wasn't the only one to do
That's
this.
why it was so effective. Like in training, you always do powerful charges.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely very tepid as I come up to these Tachi eyes.
Yeah, I
I'm kind of taking the Takayumi approach of where I'm kind of like, yay, training.
I definitely stared down Kawa after I pushed him down and kind of gave a little smirk and a laugh as I
And
walk away.
I just smile back and give a thumbs up. Excellent.
He's too happy.
I'm a happy
We gotta
individual.
take him down a peg. Okay, so coming into this one, both guys go reserved, which
Oh, so the Yutakiyama versus Enho.
the
match.
stand up and do the Spider-Man point at each other kind of Tachi eyes.
Oh.
Yeah.
However, with the spirit advantage, Kawa has 1 die more. So again, we're going to start with the guy not being punished. So Goniku, with your 6 dice,
I getting punished.
you get a 42. That's Goniku's score. And then with 7 dice, we have Kawa scoring 35. Not as bad. You're not embedded in the wall this
Correct.
time. But yeah, you're coming out of it. So after that, we're just just let this all sink in as you dust yourself off and like relocate your knees.
Ooh.
Akaguma's not happy with the Henkas. I mean, they're obviously legal. We're not saying otherwise,
Yeah.
but
But
you should expect a little bit tougher training when
but-
you pull those.
Oyakata-san, we won with them. They're good. We won matches.
That's not going to work every time up in Jurio, and you know that I want you using that forward moving Yokozuna style sumo.
Hi.
Hi, yeah, exactly.
Sumimasen.
Sumi
I'm sorry.
Sumi Madang Sen, you're right.
A little bit of a southern accent there.
I'm just standing there like the proud teacher's pet in class as they're telling off all the other students. Like, yeah, I know. I listen to you, Oyakata.
Yes,
I don't do Henkas.
We know you're
yeah,
Ida.
no,
we
of
know you're
course
the
not.
Ida of this My Sumo Academia.
Why isn't that a show yet?
It
Why didn't we
should
use
be.
that for our title?
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, much better.
It's not much better.
No, it's not.
Shut up, Ida.
Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of sparring. We're going to do some full matches. We're going to do this the rest of the day, but for podcast recording's sake, we're only going to do 1 match between each pair. So 3 matches, okay? Who wants to go first?
I need to collect myself, so
Okay.
I'm gonna
All
right.
sit down for a minute.
Me and Go Niku.
I didn't like the way you laughed at me when I asked if Henkas were a legitimate strategy. So let's go.
Yeah, bring it. So, all right, why don't you guys send me your Tachi styles?
Goniku did win the Yusho.
I don't like going against Goniku. He always seems to be in my head. He's living there rent free.
The fists are down. Goniku comes in with the straightforward powerful charge, which does not get any bonuses against Kumanoyama's surprise charge, landing another solid slap to the face.
Ow.
Today's
Slap happy.
He slapped me. Kawa slapped me the first time. This is my first slap.
I did.
A little bit of revenge.
you're just passing it around. I get it.
A little bit of revenge for him beating me for the Makushita Yusho.
Goniku, we're going to roll you first. You have a slight skill advantage, meaning that you've got 7 dice. Kumanoyama has 6 dice. So, with your powerful Tachi
Far too many 10s in that roll.
I like it.
2 10s and a 9 and an 8.
And an 8.
That's rough. Okay, countering that with 6 dice, we've got Kumanoyama's surprise. Totaling not as many.
Dang.
All right, so that means that with a powerful charge, you can, Goniku, you can move to either the grip position or the push thrust position.
I'm going to go my bread and butter and go Tsupari with my pushing thrusting.
Oh no, the head games.
Games.
Flashbacks from the playoff. Okay, so that means that you guys have your list of pushing thrusting techniques that you can use. Text me the ones that you want to. We're playing mind games with the Tsupari this time. And for once, Kumanoyama comes out on top.
We had a gentleman's agreement.
We're going to roll the dice to see if it happens. But yeah, Kumanoyama gets the counter bonus for once.
Wow.
I think the slap in the face showed you there was no gentleman's agreement, sir.
Oh, this is
You're
sumo. That's
welcome.
just kind of like saying hi, right?
Hi, how do you do? Whack! We're going to roll the attacker's dice first as Goniku goes for the Tsukidashi with 7 dice, giving us a total of 30. With 9 dice, with the sidestep to counter and move out of the way of all the Tsupari, Kumanoyama gets 45. Yatta! So that means you get a reversal, and Kumanoyama is now on offense. Which position would you like to move into?
All right, so I did the sidestep.
You can go to either the rear position or the pulling position.
I think you always have to go for the rear.
This guy sumoist.
He knows how to do the sumo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so from the rear position, why don't you guys text me your techniques? And also grow up.
Never. The anticipation is just killing me. At this point, I'm just sitting at the ring going,
We come back with Kumanoyama attempting an Okurinage, a throw from behind. The sidestep by Goniku results in no bonuses, which leads us to 8 dice for Kumanoyama with the bonus on offense and the skill bonus, and 6 dice for Goniku on defense. We're going to roll the attacker first. That's 8, and we get a total of 34. That's not a great roll. Let's see what happens. With 6 dice, we get Goniku coming back. 36. Another reversal.
Subarashi!
You guys put together the best matches. So
I definitely am living in your head. This is great.
I got the advantage on you last time.
I won. Whatever.
All right, what are you transitioning to?
Oh, damn
with
it.
the sidestep,
you
you
gotta
can
go
go
again.
to either a rear position of your own or the pull.
You got to go for the rear, right?
This guy sumos.
Okay, so pick again off the same list, but the other side of it. Oh dear. So as another Okurinage attempt comes up, Kumanoyama counters perfectly with the momentum stop.
I want the momentum stop.
Yes, you did attempt to select that one. You're right. But with the offense and the skill bonus in play, that means that you are only down 1 die, Goniku. Okay. So not a huge thing to overcome. So we're going to go attacker first with 8 dice. The Okurinage attempt from Goniku gives us 44. And then
That's pretty high.
9 dice for the momentum stop coming back from Kumanoyama. 61! Reversal number 3.
All right, let's go.
Subarashi!
All right, so now what the hell are we doing? Where
All right.
momentum stop means you can either go to the pushing position or the grip position.
I've learned one thing in all my time as sumoing.
All right, so the pushing position.
Never go to the pushing position. We're going for the grip.
I thought you
right.
were doing the rear
Belt?
again.
Uh-oh.
We're going to the belts.
All right, grippy time. That means that we're.
Grippy.
That wasn't that funny. So we're selecting between different types of belt techniques and defenses. I don't know how this one's going to come out, but it's a lot higher of a hill to climb. With the Uwate Nage attempt, Goniku, you are countered.
Oh, man.
Your Tsupari is not what you should have picked against the Uwate Nage of Kumanoyama.
I don't have a meme option to go against Supari Fleric.
I know. I'm not that good against the belt. This is my only option. I was like, push.
So with the Uwate Nage attempt, that's 10 dice, which that's a terrible roll. Oh my god.
Holy crap!
Kumanoyama only
a
gets
chance.
35.
You.
There is a chance. With 6 dice, Goniku comes back with 30. It's finally over. With the
It was
overarm
not
throw,
meant
Goniku gets dumped by Kumanoyama. How do you guys handle this one?
Cry.
They're probably exhausted at this point.
Oh, yeah.
That was my brand.
My brand.
I have special sumo.
Look with your special sumo.
At you on the clay, facing me.
All right, Mr. Winner. That was an exhausting battle. You're at -1 die for the Tachiai, but you're staying in the ring.
Oh gosh.
-1 for the exhaustion.
I choose Akaguma.
Unfortunately,
That's a bad idea.
he's going to just bring that pot and ladle into the ring and just clobber. No. Anyway, it's
I choose skinny Jonokuchi recruit.
it is Kumanoyama versus Kawa.
Yay.
So why don't you guys, with basically no break for Kumanoyama, like I said, you're going to get a 1 die penalty on the Tachiai. Mac, Kawa, why don't you also text me the type of Tachiai you'd like to use? Okay, both wrestlers go down. Akaguma calls the start, and they both just wind up and haymaker each other in the face. But again, because of... Ooh, I don't even have a macro for this because... Oh, no, I do. Good. So even with your penalty, you're at like a minimum dice, Kumanoyama. You're at 5 D10s, giving you a total of 20.
Oh.
Kawa comes back with 6 for a total of 31. That's a good deal better. So
I'm
you
tired.
can... Yeah, I know. You're very tired. It's the worst. You can move into either the pushing position or the rear position.
Let's do... Well, of course, we've been going the rear, so obviously pushing.
Ha-ha! You got
I
him.
question your sumo skills. Mac. I mean,
I question your understanding of the
Kawa.
memes.
What memes?
The current meme apparently is the rear position. I don't know.
Well, excuse me.
And it's a brilliant counter from Kawa. Going for the Hazuoshi against the defensive Tsupari, meaning it's a 10 dice to 7 advantage in favor of Kawa.
Hey, as we saw in the last match, though, that may or may not make a difference.
We don't know, but probably this time. That's 59 in favor of Kawa with his Hazuoshi attack, and then with only 7 dice, let's see if Kumanoyama can defend with Tsupari. No. That one was a little bit quicker. Maybe you can have the chance to catch your breath, Kumanoyama.
I would like that, please.
That would be pretty cool.
I just bow, nod, and smile. Arigato.
Let's get our third pairing up here. So that is Goniku stepping back into the ring against Kawa. Why don't you guys, again, no breath here. So you're down at -1 die,
minus
Kawa,
one, okay.
only on the Tachiai. Why don't you guys tell me how you would like to do your charge? Again, nobody gets a counter on this one. Goniku came in with the power. Excuse me, Kawa came in with the power, and Goniku does yet another wind-up. It is the season of the slap, apparently.
hi, how's it going?
Hacha!
As I rush in for the hug, hi.
So the only difference that comes into play here is Goniku has a slight stat advantage, so he'll be rolling 7 dice against 6 dice, -1 for Kawa.
-1.
So 5
5.
dice. Kawa, let's see what you got as the defending champion of the ring. 20.
Yee.
Not great.
Not
It's
great.
Not good.
Not good.
Not great.
Not good.
So that surprise nets
Ooh.
Goniku a 50.
That's pretty good.
That's a bonus of 30. So I'm going to give you one extra die on your offense here, just because you blew him out of the water so good with that Slap
Slaps
square
it.
to the face.
That was a Hakuho wind up there.
You get to move into either the pushing position or the rear position. So memes either way.
Yeah. Let's go pushing this time. The rear did not go too well with me.
All right, so send me an offensive pushing technique, Goniku, and Kawa, send me a defensive. All right, as Goniku comes in with the Oshidashi attempt, Kawa counters with a Makekai. No bonuses. No bonuses for counters. But because you blasted him away so good on the Tachiai, Goniku, you're rolling 8 dice, and Kawa, you're rolling 6.
Yes.
Attacker first. Let's see what we got with 8 dice for Goniku. 38.
Ooh, I got
That's
a chance.
not a good one. Let's see if
Got a
you can stay in it,
chance.
Kawa. With 6 dice,
No.
28. No. You get Oshidashi'd. You get Oshidashi'd badly. Not as badly as the Tachiai, but
I got my bell rung.
you got your bell rung. Well, yeah, I mean, first from that slap in the face, for sure.
Right, that's what I mean. I got my bell rung.
All right, after the rest of the training, you guys go around in circles a few more times. Everybody's breathing heavily for ages.
Brand.
Try my best.
All right, so I'm just going to write down how you guys did in training, and we'll keep some grudge indexes in our back pockets here. But no, Akaguma, after you guys are training for hours, he's off doing his thing, having a cigarette out front, maybe sampling the Chanko that the young guys are making earlier in the morning here. Eventually, it's you guys are just completely collapsed. You're covered in dirt and sweat and other, just debris.
My face is probably swollen by now.
Yes. You all have Yoshikaze face going on.
Huge handprints right on the cheeks.
So
We all have handprints.
if the memes mean anything, you're covered in them.
Which cheeks, Fleric?
Yep.
Boat. Yes. Oh.
With all the rear sumo
I was
we've been
gonna
doing.
Yeah, is there just like Supari from behind?
Oh yeah. That's all Goniku knows.
He's also very good at massage, apparently. Akaguma comes back in. Okay, boys, get off your asses. Here's what's next. Living the sumo life full time. You obviously know all of what I'm about to tell you, but just in case anyone were to be listening that doesn't know how all the sumo heya goes, you have some new privileges since you've busted your humps to get to the paid ranks of Sekitori wrestlers. Not only are you getting slick new hairdos and fancier going out clothes, but it's time to grow your brands and put butts in those seats to bring home some cash. We're going to start hawking some Tagata autographs, starting fan clubs, and we're getting them fancy Kesho Mawashis for ring entrance ceremonies. Now, I want each one of you to take the lead on one of those 3 categories. Who wants to do what as homework for the next D&D session / getting up tomorrow and doing training every day?
I'll take Kesho Mawashi.
Kesho Mawashis for Kumano Yama. You're going to take the lead there. Let's get some designs put together for all 3 of you guys, and we'll get something ready for next Basho. Who wants to take Tagatas or fan clubs?
Ooh. I'll take Tagatas because I'm really good at pushing and thrusting.
Okay. Push and thrust with some ink on your hands onto some paper. Attaboy. Thanks for stepping up, Goniku. So that means fan club ideas. We want to figure out some way to get our names in the social medias and the whatever them kids are doing these days.
Akaguma, but what about the social media ban?
This is an alternate universe where what I say goes. Current events mean nothing here.
Should we just tie each other up? That sounds like a great idea to get fans.
Let's start with Kawa. And then end with Kawa.
You're right. Kawa is in charge of social media.
Okay.
Figure out some ways to get some hype going for our fan clubs. So for next time, I want some ideas. I want some drawings drawn up. Kumano Yama, get them Kesho Mawashi designs going. Goniku, let's get some kanji put together so we can start selling them to Gatas.
Oh, Kawa, I have a great idea. We should do the Men of Sumo calendar.
You read my mind, but first I need to get some ice. My face is a little swollen.
Oh yes, of course.
All right, go grab some lunch, you turds. Proud of you.
Ice.
Next time, we're going to figure out Tsuke Bito assignments for you.
Ooh.
That's right. That's where we're going to wrap up this time. But yeah, you guys are Sekitoris, so that means Tsuke Bito attendance for next Basho.
Sounds
All
good.
right.
What the last thing we're going to do for this Basho, before the next Basho, you guys are going to get 2 training points. So you can put those into whatever stats you like. Oh, wow. This will boost, if you're a fan of like the weight tech, being the heavy guy, boost up your weight a little bit. Here's the catch though. If it's a stat, buying it up to 3, 4, or 5, that's 1 point. If you're buying it up to 6 or higher, that's 2 points. And as we go along, we'll get more training points and we'll get higher stats. But for now, that's what you need to worry about. Our basic stats for these guys, they've got of the 5 skill categories, the 5 categories being power, weight, footwork, skill, and spirit. They have 2 5s, 2 4s, and a 3. So you guys, like I said, 2 points to distribute how you like. If you want to boost up one of your 5s, that's all your points. But you could potentially boost up both of your 4s, or a 4 and a 3, however you want to do it, or just bank a point for next time. Your call. So we're going to have some stuff to review for next time based on that homework. We're going to get all this, PR stuff out of the way, and we're going to get to meet your Tsukebitos. And by the way, I'm going to have each of you create your own Tsukebito character.
Nice.
Oh, I love it.
What about our gold? I mean, Kesho. Normally we gain gold after some expeditions, but in this case, Kesho.
Kesho?
Kensho.
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 Sponsor envelopes.
Correct.
You guys will be building those up in the future, but you got to grow your brand if you want anybody to sponsor your matches.
My brand.
My brand.
And we have to get the Makiuchi, too, for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you guys got a little way to go, but we'll see what happens. So short session here, but that's mainly because I'm going to give you guys a buttload of this homework to work on.
I see what you're doing here.
Homework. I do great at that.
Oh, yeah, right.
Good thing we put him in charge of just making handprints.
As long as we're referencing back to the Midway episode, just to follow up to everybody who was...
Oh, yeah, because we're recording this the same day.
Yeah, right after. The Vikings did complete the comeback from being down 20-0. Final score, 27-23, Minnesota Vikings. Suck it, Denver Broncos.
That's right, meaning that teams down by 20 points or more at halftime are now 1-99 in how many years?
5 years.
The last 5 years. That's how good the Minnesota Vikings are at going down to the wire with a team they were like 16-point favorites over.
They had them right where they
Unimportant
wanted
details.
Yeah, that's not important.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back in a couple weeks with these guys doing more homework this time instead of just me doing the homework. And if you like this one, please give us feedback. We're going to do it either way because we have fun, but we have had some feedback that you guys are enjoying these, and that is stroking my ego enough to keep me doing it.
Cool.
So that's all. That's all we got.
So keep that happening because
Yes.
I want to keep playing.
I know. This is fun. I'm enjoying myself.
Shall we wrap up?
Sure. If you enjoyed this podcast and would like to leave us a 5-star review, you can do so at Apple Podcasts or your favorite podcast listening service.
You can find us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and probably not Facebook, Grand Sumo Breakdown.
Our blog, grandsumobreakdown.wordpress.com.
And drop us a line at grandsummobreakdown@gmail.com. We have been reading those. We love them. Or give us a call at 805-613-7866. That's 805-613-SUMO.
All right. We will see you next time. Thank you for listening to Grand Sumo Breakdown.
Until next time.
Throw your salt high.
And keep moving forward.